નમસ્તે, હું આદર્શ છું. વેલકમ ટુ આદર્શ એજ્યુકેશન સોસાયટી.
Hello students, today we are going to learn standard 7th subject English grammar lesson number 10, the future tense. As you know students, in our previous videos we completed teaching point related to simple future tense, future perfect tense and future continuous tense. Now today in this video we have to understand or we have to learn about the future perfect continuous tense. Future perfect continuous tense. Everybody knows about the structure of future perfect continuous tense. As I given in earlier video, future perfect continuous tense structure is given here. Future perfect continuous tense structure is will plus have been or have plus been plus V1 ing. Means will plus have been plus V1 ing. Here we have to use will or shall as required, or otherwise you can put will with all the personal pronouns. After that we have to put have been as another helping verb plus V1 ing. We have to use V4 form, means present participle form of verb. V1 ing form we have to use here in that tense, future perfect continuous tense. Now next question, main question arises in our mind is that where and which condition we have to use future perfect continuous tense. Okay, so let's understand about the future perfect continuous tense structure. Okay, now after completing our structure learning, will plus have been plus V1 ing. Now where we have to use future perfect continuous tense, that things we have to understand about it. Okay, now future perfect tense use, in which condition we have to use future perfect continuous tense, that things we have to understand. The future perfect continuous tense indicates that the action had been taking place for some time in the future and will continue for a certain period. Now what is this? We have to understand about it. The future perfect continuous tense indicates that the action had been taking place for some time in the future. Students, as we learn about future tense, so action is between here. See, one line I draw. Middle part, it is our present time. Before our present time, it is known as a past time, and after our present time, it is known as a future time. So we are talking about between that time. After means near about future time. We are talking about future time, afternoon or present, after present times. Next, what will happen? We have to see the future tense. Okay? Now in the future, indicate the action had been taking place for some time in future and will continue for a certain period. For example, you are talking about that point. Future's that point. Okay? Future's that point. At that time, some action started in the before that point, and action will be continued while you are talking a specific time period. While you are talking about a specific time period. In simple language, जब आप किसी फ्यूचर पॉइंट के बारे में बात कर रहे हो, उस टाइम पे कोई एक्शन चालू होगी, कंटिन्यू होगी, और वो पास्ट में स्टार्ट, पास्ट मीन्स बिफोर फ्यूचर टाइम पॉइंट इट स्टार्टेड, it is known as a future perfect continuous tense. For example, why you will come to my home. At that time, I will have been doing my homework. Think about it. What is this? What I said? When you will come at my home. Means प्रेजेंट टाइम के बाद आप जब मेरे घर पे आओगे उस टाइम पे मैं अपना होमवर्क करता होगा. I will continue my homework. In future time, we talking. Whenever, why you will come my home. Means that point, we are talking about that point. Why you will come at my home. At that time, I will have been doing. Means here, I will have been doing my homework. Means मैंने यहाँ से अपना होमवर्क करने स्टार्ट कर दिया था. जब तुम मेरे घर पे आओगे उस समय में अपना होमवर्क करता होगा. So doing homework continue process. We are talking about that point. At that point, while you will be coming my home. At that time, I will have been doing my homework. Can you understand? कुछ समझ में आया? समझ गए? अच्छा, फिर से मैं बात दोहराता हूँ. Just listen me. While we are talking about future specific future time, at that time some action will be continuous. Action started in a before future time, and action will be continued during while you are talking about that future point. जब आप कोई फ्यूचर पॉइंट की बात करते होंगे उस टाइम पे कोई फ्यूचर में स्टार्ट हुई एक्शन अभी तक चालू वो दिखाने के लिए फ्यूचर परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूअस टेंस वी हैव टू यूज. नाउ अंडरस्टैंड स्टूडेंट? ओके, आइडिया क्लियर? नाउ वन एग्जांपल इज गिवन हियर. सी, I will have been eating mango. Assertive positive sentence is given here. I will have been eating mango. जब तुम मेरे घर पे आओगे तब मैं केरी मैंगो आम खा रहा होगा. Means action will be continued whenever you reach my home at afternoon. At that time I will be eating my mango. Can you understand? So here one sentence is given. It is known as a assertive positive sentence. It is assertive positive sentence. Now students, we have to convert it into, in our earlier learning like that, we have to convert it into assertive negative. How we convert it into assertive negative form? So students, as earlier we learned about that, whenever any sentence you have to convert it into negative or interrogative, what things require first of all? Yes, first of all, we require the helping verb. If helping verb is there in that sentence, we don't require anything else. Otherwise, we require helping verbs from outside. Okay? So here, helping verb is given will. So how we convert it into negative form? Okay, just see here. First of all, I require subject, then helping verb will. After will, I have to put not. After not, then remaining words we have to write have been eating mango. Can you understand student here? I put not here to make negative sentence. Okay, I will not have been eating mango. Now it considered as a assertive negative sentence. Assertive negative sentence. Understand student? Now next things we have to understand. Now if we want to convert it into interrogative form, how we convert it? Interrogative positive sentence. Interrogative positive sentence. So as we learned in our previous lessons, like that, just we have to interchange subject and helping verb. Subject and helping verb. See here, which is subject here? Here subject I is given and we is the helping verb. So we have to interchange both subject and helping verb here. After interchanging, we convert it into interrogative form. Interrogative positive sentence. So now what will happen? See, will, first of all I write helping verb will, then subject I, then remaining words we have to put have been eating mango, and question mark sign must be required here. Will I have been eating mango? So it's a become a interrogative positive sentence. Interrogative positive sentence. Understand, student? Now, if you want to convert it into interrogative negative form, then what's happened? Interrogative negative always converted into two ways. First one is that without contraction, and second one with contraction. So first I convert it into without contraction. How it will be? See here. Without contraction, what we have to write here? First of all, we have to write helping verb will, then subject I. After subject, we have to put not here. Then remaining word we have to write have been eating mango. Question mark sign. So now it converted into interrogative negative form. But keep in mind, you have to put a not here after subject. You don't have to put a not in between have or been or after been. It's a totally wrong. Just you have to put not after subject here. Can you understand them? Here it converted into interrogative negative form, but without contraction. Now we have to do with contraction. With contraction, just you require the short form of helping verb plus not. So what's happened here? See, will not short form we have to write one. Then subject we have to write I. Then remaining word we have to write have been eating mango. Question mark sign. So students, here it converted into interrogative negative sentence. But first, that sentence is interrogative negative without contraction, and it is known as a with contraction. Can you understand? Both sentences are known as interrogative negative sentence. Interrogative negative. So students, now here you require compulsory short form of will, means helping verb plus not. Compulsory we require here. Otherwise your sentence will be wrong. If you put short form here, then don't add a not once again. Otherwise your sentence will be wrong. Okay? So students, here we completed teaching points related to future perfect continuous tense. Structure of future perfect continuous tense we learn. Where we have to use future perfect continuous tense, that things we learn. And we see the different examples: assertive positive, assertive negative, interrogative positive, and interrogative negative sentences. Okay? Here our teaching point related to the future perfect continuous tense over. With that, we also completed teaching points related to the future tense. Means here you understand about 12 tenses structure, where it is used, and how we convert sentences with 12 tenses. Our 12 tenses completed here. Now based on that, the future tense we have to do exercises in our next video.
Thank you for joining us.